What's up everybody on YouTube? Saturday afternoon, working in here, day off, time to work / play. Got the walls up, the back and the two sides. I decided to, even though I'm against the existing walls of the house and the interior walls, I wanted to frame it anyway, so I couldn't find any good quality 2x2 locally, so I got 2x3s, so that's 2.5 by 1.5. So I did framing down the side, framing all the way down the back, and framing up this other side. I went ahead and built my framing, then I went ahead and put them on to the deck. Smacked them down, screwed them down to the deck. You can see if you look back there, there's a little lines on the floor of the tank. Every one of those lines, let me see if I can zoom in on those a little bit. Here we go. Every one of those lines is a stud. This is so overly built, it's not even funny. You know, it's going to be a 2.5 inch or 2.5 foot high water level tank, and I got a stud every foot. It's a frame built within a frame. It's got totally encompassed in the back and sides with the existing walls of the room. And then I forgot that I was a little over 5 feet, almost 5.5 feet front to back, so I had to do a little bit of a section here. So this seam here, I'm going to fiberglass that as well. The bottom is all glued. The bottom is fitting so tight. The back, it looks like there's a gap. It's not a gap. What it is dried glue. That's a darker color of the dried glue in the back seam. So it's sitting flat on the bottom all the way around. And then these sides here, I just put down. And then this, you can see a seam. Let's see where we are. You just see it, there's a seam right here. Let me back up a little bit and make it a little bit easier for everybody. That goes the whole length, the 10-foot strip by 18 inches on this part. That's going to get fiberglass as well. So I'll have this here and this here fiberglassed. The others are fitting so tight. When you do silicone in a glass tank, if you have the right silicone, you put it between the panes that you put together. That's for your structure with your frame. You get your little plastic frame or however you do it. And then you have your silicone for water sealing that goes on the inside of the seams all around the base of the tank and up the sides. Well, basically I've got everything glued and screwed, so my structure is rock solid and my seams are tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use silicone on all the other seams. That's what I did on the 540. And this Pond Armor, it acts like a glass. It's like a glass coating when it's done. And then I'm going to do the whole top. I'm going to make my my redneck Euro bracing, we call them. It'll be 2x4s all the way around the top, and then I'll have 3 cross braces across the center. I'm not going to use really big ones, really wide ones, because I don't want it to be a lot of breaking up in the lights that I'm going to be putting in here. It's going to take a lot of lighting. I've got 4 36-inch current lights that I'm going to use. And I went and picked up 2 48-inch, what do they call them? Hyper, where does it say? I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to take you all down and let you see the box. Okay, built in right over here. Hyper Tough 48-inch LEDs from Walmart from 1997. Cannot beat that. So 2 of those and the 4 36 inches, it should be enough light, and if not, I'll go get 2 more of those $19 lights from Walmart. LED, they last plenty long enough. They're just bright white. They're not all sorts of functions like the current 36s are, but I can't spend a fortune on everything on this thing. It's killing me. It's kind of a secret. We can't tell anyone else what we're spending. Anyway, I got my 2-inch bulkheads coming. They are going to go right back there where that X is. 1 and 1 right over there where that X is. And then I'm going to get my plumbing done. And I'm going to run my plumbing right through the wall for my refilling on my tank. Now I'm going to run my plumbing up the back for my draining. Anyway, little update, catching everybody up. I'm rambling. I'm having fun, a little tired. Been at this for a few hours today, but I wanted to share. Any questions, I'm here to answer. And that might be something I can learn in the answer too. Also, one last thing. I'm going to be doing an episode where this is a 1.5 inch that I drilled for this 1.5 inch in that hole. Well, I got 2 inch coming, so I'm going to do a little episode on how that you can drill just a little bit bigger hole in plexiglass without having to spend $25 for another panel. And we'll get that video in a week or so. We'll have that up, and I think if anyone doesn't know, you're going to find this to be an awesome idea. Alright guys, later.